This would have to be the most indulgent sandwich you have ever seen. It's an Italian snack and it's called carrozza. Basically, it's a ham and mozzarella sandwich that's been crumbed and then fried. So essentially we're going to have a crunchy outside and gooey centre. It is delicious. And you know what? Sometimes we just need to treat ourselves with a sandwich like this. So you'll need 4 slices of thick bread here. I'm using white bread and I'm using bread that's a few days old. So the drier it is, the more stable it's going to be as it fries. So we're just going to line them up. And you can be creative. This is not the traditional way of making it. Essentially, it just has mozzarella in it, but I love the addition of some champagne ham. So to build this, we'll add some seeded mustard and we'll pop that on one side and then on the other one. And then the champagne ham, which is lightly smoked. I like to use the champagne ham because it's quite thin, so it's perfect for a fried sandwich like this, so it's not too chunky. So we'll just layer a few pieces of the ham in the centre, squish it down, and because it is this thin, we can add 2. 2 on the other side, squishing it down so it stays put. Now we're crossing borders, we're moving from Italy to Germany now. I'm going to add some sauerkraut and we'll add about a teaspoon or so, spreading it out evenly again. Now for the cheese, this is beechwood smoked bocconcini. So yummy, look how gorgeous they are. They're just lightly smoked and when bocconcini melts, it's going to be really gooey and stringy. In fact, the name of this sandwich is called carrozza in Italian, which in Italian means carriage. And the whole idea behind it is as you bite into it, you see the stringy pieces of cheese, which looks like the reins of a carriage. So horse and carriage, if you like. Go figure. You can believe that if you like. I just believe that this is going to be a pretty yummy sandwich. Okay. And we're just going to pop the lids on top and squish it down so it's nice and tidy. Okay, now I'm going to preheat my pan. I have some oil in here, just some vegetable oil for this. We want that on a medium heat, not too hot because we want to give the crumbs a chance to cook, but also the inside of the sandwich. So medium heat for this. And we've got a little production line here, some flour. In with my eggs, I'll add a splash of water. And we need to season that, so some salt and some panko crumbs. I'm using panko crumbs for this because I love how extra crunchy it's going to make the outside. So just using a fork, we'll break up our eggs and give them a really good whisk. Excellent. And we can start crumbing. So into the flour first. You actually don't need too much flour. You just want to dust a small amount. That's just to give us extra grip when we add this to our egg. And then into the egg and turning it over. And just getting all the sides too. Take that out. It is a messy job. It's a lot of fun. Into the crumbs. You could go all out and double crumb this, but I think this should work. I think it's enough crumb. One last press down, keeping it in its square shape. And we can start frying. Now before we fry, let's check that this oil is hot. Just get some crumb and just pop it in the oil. And if you see all those little bubbles around it, you know it's ready. So carefully lower that in. And we'll finish off the next one. All right, these are ready to go. We'll take them out of this very hot oil. Oh, And we'll grab our knife. Ideally, you want to let these cool for a bit. All right, let's have a look at this. Oh, gooey, melty cheese. So good. Got a little basket here. I'm gonna pop our carrozza in there. And this second one. Wow, this one's even better. Look at that. That one is for me. I tell you what, the Italians, they definitely know how to snack. That is an amazing one. And you know what? Sometimes it's okay to treat yourself to one of these Italian, decadent, delicious snacks. Yummo. It's good.